take a warm shower in the morning and stand in front of the vanity mirror with a towel wrapped around your wet body, water droplets from your head sliding on your neck as you dry your hair with the hair dryer. You are glancing at your Mafia husband through the mirror, who was sleeping peacefully without even getting disturbed because of the noise making by dryer. You like to admire him when he sleeps. I think it's the right time to watch my baby's cute bunny face. You put the dryer in the rack and tiptoe near your husband as you didn't want to disturb his sleep. You bring your heads to the left side of your neck and bend to see him closely. There were only a few centimeters gap between your faces. A small smile appeared on your beautiful face by seeing his sleeping face, who was relaxing without bothering about the world. Jungkook, you look beautiful when you sleep. I cannot say this directly, but at least I can say when you're asleep, right? You smiled and kissed the tip of his nose. Can you kiss down the spot below to my nose? He asked while opening his one eye, which made you flinch by his sudden voice. Ah, Jungkook, you startled me. You quickly stepped back and sighed heavily, putting your hand on chest. You thought I was sleeping, but you should have not disturbed me with your wet hair. Water droplets fell on my forehead. It's your fault, Ryan, he said, sitting straight on the bed. So you heard me? Ash. Your face palmed as Jungkook was smirking at you teasingly. It's okay. If you don't show your beautiful face, I can admire your beautiful body. He smiled, biting his corner of lower lip where you realized you were in towel. Ah, Jungkook, stop teasing me. You quickly stood behind the curtains as you were feeling shy to stand in front of him like that. Oh my dear shy wife, you need to express yourself when you love me. Don't hide your beautiful features just like that. I'm your husband. You should feel free around me. Come on, come here. He was calling you with a soft voice, but you denied him. No, Jungkook, you please go out first. I'm shy, you know, right? You said, pouting your face just like a small kid. Oof, when can I get my meal? If you're like this, Ryan. Okay, I'm going to the bathroom. Now relax. He sighed before getting off the bed and went to the bathroom. I have locked the door. Don't worry, you can change your clothes. He shouted from inside as he knew you were still behind the curtains. It's been 6 months since you got married to Jungkook. It was an arranged marriage as he was son of your father's friend. As you know each other, agreed and got married. He was a complete extrovert where you were a complete introvert. That's why you feel shy to express your love for him. As he understood, he never forced you. Later, you came to the living room and was having your coffee, which was prepared by the maid. You are going through today's news while sipping your coffee. Ryan, can you come here once? He called you from the bedroom as you heard. You put the coffee cup on the table and went to him. Jungkook, you came to the room and stood near the door. Ryan, can you please help me with the tie? I need to go out for an urgent client meeting, he asked while he was acting like he was facing a problem while trying the tie. Okay, Jungkook, you slowly went near him and took the tie from his hand. Then you touched his hand, which gave goosebumps to you immediately. Once again, you gulped the water from glass where Jungkook was controlling his smile while biting his lower lip as he knew what he was doing. You again came near him and wrapped the tie around his neck after pulling up his shirt collar. You might be looking confident from outside, but from inside, You were not stable. His closeness was giving a mini heart attack to you, but Jungkook could hear your racing heartbeat. I think someone is not stable, Ryan. Are you? Jungkook asked you with a teasing smile where you sighed before tying tie and tied fastly to leave from there as his hot breath which was hitting you, giving chills to your body. It's done, Jungkook. You gulped and quickly turned back to leave from there, but Jungkook held your wrist while poking his tongue to his left cheek. Do you wanna leave? He asked you in a low tone as he was not ready to leave you. At the same time, he didn't want to trouble you. You remained silent and slowly nodded your head while trying to free your hand from his grip. That was the moment he felt bad and left your hand. He wanted to spend time with you, but you were afraid to express yourself. Jungkook hit his foot to the ground with little force and sighed, looking at the ceiling while holding his back of neck. Hush. You came downstairs, holding your heart as it was beating fast and sat on the couch. You were gasping heavily while trying to keep your heart stable. I know I could not resist his closeness, but I want to be close with him just like he wanted. Hope one day I will be able to confess my feelings. Jungkook went to the office to meet his clients after having his breakfast. The whole day you spent reading your favorite books, doodling, and watching a few romantic K-dramas. At least then you might know how to be romantic with your husband. In the evening, Jungkook came to the swimming pool directly and got into it, get some relief from his stress. He dived in the pool and came to one of the pool walls and spread his arms on the pool edge where water sliding down from his wet hair. He stood in the pool, which was not very deep. He can stand in it with his half body out for a few seconds. He remained silent, closing his eyes as he leaned his head on the edge of the pool and started remembering his mother's words, which she said on call. Few minutes ago. Oh, Mom called me. He stopped scrolling when he saw his mother's number and quickly dialed without wasting a second. Hello, Jungkook. When his mother's voice fell on his ears, the stress which he was carrying started fading. Hello, Mom. I'm sorry, I didn't notice your call. How are you and Appa? They both started talking with each other. Here, you were waiting for Jungkook in the living room as he would come by this time. Then you asked the maid who was passing by, Sushi, is Jungkook home yet? You asked her as you thought he might have already while you were taking a nap. Jungkook sir is near the pool, ma'am. Oh, he came? Okay, you carry on. As she left from there, you went to the kitchen and came out with a tray which has biscuits and tea as it was his snack time. Yeah, wine is fine, Mom. We are good. When are you coming here? He asked while taking off his leg from the lounge. If you both give us kids, we'll come there to play with them. He choked after hearing about kids from her. Kids? Maybe. Your wish might not be granted easily. You should ask that to your daughter-in-law, he said to his mother as it was in your hand. Jungkook. He opened his eyes when your voice fell in his ears and came out from his mother's words. Oh, wine. Do you want anything? He turned at you where you stood in front of him with the tray. No, actually, I came here to give you snacks, you said, lifting the tray a little bit. Thank you. Keep it on the table. I will have it later, you said, smiling, and again turned back, facing you. As he said, he put the tray there and was about to leave, but he stopped you. Wine, do you want to learn swimming? For a second, you froze at your place because you thought of asking him the same question, but he understood without you saying it. So you slowly turned at him and nodded your head looking down, which your action brought a smile on his face. Come, I will teach you. He extended his right hand forward, telling you to hold it. Finally, you got some courage and held his hand even though it started trembling. You are afraid of Jungkook and also depth of pool. Trust me, you don't need to be afraid. You looked deep into his eyes and slowly sat on the edge of the pool while dipping your legs in it. You both didn't break an eye contact as it was acting like a magnet to stick you both together. Slowly, Jungkook, I'm scared, you said, putting your hands on shoulders where he held both sides of your waist and slowly took you to the pool while you wrapped legs around his waist for a good grip. Ryan, it's not that deep. Relax and put your legs down. You should not have fear about the water level. First, we'll take out that fear. As he said, you unwrapped your legs and put them down in the pool, fighting against the water pressure. All this time, Jungkook didn't leave your waist, where it didn't leave his shoulders. His hot breath was hitting your neck, making you grip his shoulders a little tight. Ryan, first we will walk in the pool so that you would gain some confidence to start swimming. You just nodded like a kid nods at her teacher. He held your hand with his hand and made you walk in the pool, but then you slipped as you were not able to balance because your whole concentration was on him. Jungkook, he quickly held you by your waist and saved you from falling down. You were in his arms, his bare yet the wet chest was touching your arms. You both were deeply looking at each other's souls without blinking your eyelids. You stood like a statue in the water. Your both hearts started beating fast where one could hear others beating sound. Jungkook, falling in love isn't easy for me because I'm afraid of depth and heights. But when I look into your eyes, I cannot stop falling for you. Ryan, even though I'm not afraid of anything, I'm afraid to fall in love with you more because I'm already in deep love with you. I don't want my love to be burden for you, just like this water is burden now. He likes to be more close with you the more he loves you. As you maintain a distance from him, already he doesn't want his love to be a burden, which might lead you to fall out of love. I never felt your love as a burden, and this water is not a burden. It's teaching me how to be balanced, just like your love teaching me to come out from my fears. I'm really saying, I love you, Jungkook. Really? I'm waiting to hear this from you many days. Finally, I heard it. Trust me, I can never leave you just like how I held you securely now. You smiled at him where he slowly brought his lips closer to you. Can I? He asked the permission to kiss you. As you nodded, he slowly pressed his lips on yours and started kissing you. It was the first kiss you were sharing. He didn't even kiss you at the wedding day as he didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable. He slowly held your waist and twirled in the water without breaking the. His hands were trailing on your back as you were deep neck top. Slowly he laid back on the surface of water, making you hover on his top while holding the waist. As you were not much weight to him, he started swimming without breaking your, as you were also pushing the water with your foot just to swim like him. As Jungkook observed you being comfortable with the depth of water level, He broke the kiss and made you stand in the middle of the pool. Are you comfortable now? He asked while gasping heavily. Were you also gasping just to catch your breath? Yes, I am. But Jungkook, now I don't want to learn how to swim. I love to learn how to make a baby. What? At once it felt like electric shock passed to his body. I heard while you were talking with mom about kids on phone. I have already put you away from many days, but now I don't want to do it anymore. Jungkook chuckled happily where his eyes were shining. So you want to learn how to make kids? Then let me teach you here in this pool. You can learn both. He winked at you as your cheeks started changing to pink out of blush. What if anybody sees us? It's okay, they must have known about his process unlike you. So don't worry. He said, pulling you closer to his embrace. Please imagine whatever you would like to. Thanks for watching.